Hi everyone, it's Dave from Diecast Toys Plus here, and we're going to do a little video on some 2019 Matchbox moving parts vehicles. I found these at Michael's. I found all three of them. There's three vehicles. This is the first one, the 2000 Nissan Xterra. It's been a while since Matchbox has put out some moving part cars, so we'll do a little check these out here. We'll get these out of here and see what we got going on. This casting is actually an older casting, really. They updated it. And last year they had it out. It didn't have 2018. It didn't have any opening parts. They did the headlights up on it. It's a plastic rack, plastic bottom. It says 2017 on the bottom. So it was recasted in 2017. This vehicle, and it has a rear opening hatch, which is cool. It's nice to see these these opening parts come back out. Now that I closed the hatch, I can't get it back open again. Come on. We know you opened because it was open in the package. That's great. It's got a wiper on the back there. And it's got some other stuff wrote on the back there. I can't really make it out very good. Come on. I know you open. Wow. There it goes. Alright. There she is. And there's a bunch of like luggage in the back there, it looks like. Alright, so we have it opening. Alright. So that's the 2019. Now here, this one here is another Xterra. And this on the base says 2000. And this is the original Xterra that Matchbox had out. And this rack here is built into the body. It's metal. Where this one here is a plastic rack. It's separate from the body. They both have the mirrors on them. Trying to make sure the hatch doesn't close. And then this hatch here opens up. So this car originally, when Matchbox put it out, it was actually an opening up hatch vehicle. And it looks like the inside is the same as the new one. They have like luggage back in there. And it looks like it's constructed the same. Trying to see inside there. If you can see inside there how the hatch is all put together, it looks the same as the old one. Let's see here. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to get it to where you can see both. Let's see here if this will work. They're actually kind of constructed the exact same way. They look the same on the inside, the way they're put together. So I want to say that the casting, even though this says 2017 on the bottom of it, it looks like they casted it the exact same. And the bases look the same. You know, pretty much the same. The body, except that this has got a plastic rack on it. But otherwise, looks like they casted it the same. Well, no, there's different. It's different back here too. If you look at it, it's all just plain there. You don't see taillights on this one here, where this one has a taillight molded in the body. The newer one does not have a taillight molded into it. And there's a gas door right there, fuel tank door. This one doesn't have it. Let's see here if there's any other differences in there. This newer one has the painted headlights in it. The older one does not have the painted headlights. But the front bumper is part of the base, just like this one. The front bumper is part of the base. So, a couple of little differences in them. You know, a couple of minor differences. You know, like I said, this rack here is plastic on this one. This one's built into the body as one piece. but the rear hatch seems to open up the same on both of them, except the newer one they painted the rear wiper on it. This one here, this music one, is from a 5-pack. I had to go digging for it because I didn't want to do the video. I kind of got these a couple weeks ago, these cars. I didn't want to do the video until I could find the match for it. So it took me a while to find this Xterra. So they're together. That way can kind of do a little comparison on it, you know. Next one I got is the Volkswagen 65 Volkswagen Type 3 Fastback. So this one here, the card art is pretty cool on them. Matchbox has done a really good job with their card art. They're kind of, you know, getting it together pretty good. And there she is, the little Volkswagen 1600 Fastback. And taillights. Yeah, it looks like taillights are done in there. And it's got license plates. Opening doors. The right door is a little tough to open, but it's open. And the steering wheel is kind of like just molded into the interior. Kind of just like a flat piece and no dash in there. And the dash is like, it's just all plain. But that's alright. Got green glass. There's the base on it. And it should say, what year does it say on there? Does it have a year on the bottom of this thing? Made in Thailand. I don't see a year, a manufacturing date on it. Just Matchbox 65 Volkswagen Type 3 Fastback. No year. So there's that one. And so I went and I found my Volkswagen. I have this one here. This is from it's a Lesney, number 67, Volkswagen 1600, made in England. But this is probably 67, 68. They probably put this out somewhere in there. And it has the opening doors too. And you can see there's a wheel that actually sticks out a little bit. It's not like this car, where it's just kind of molded into the dash like. So there's a little difference there. The sizes, they're just about the same size. Just about the same size car. And the front end, this one's got like little lights on there. License plates on the bottom of the bumper on the old one. It's above the bumper on the newer one. And the side of the car looks about the same, pretty much. They both have the gills, the fins on the side here. These little fins. I don't know. The older one looks like it might be just. It's actually the older one is actually. You can see there a little bit. It's actually a little bit bigger car. Actually. It's a little bit of a bigger car, the older one, than the newer one. In the back, it looks kind of the same. So it's really close. And pretty close to being the exact same car. I did a really good job of making them pretty much the same. You know, except this bumper and these headlights are. These headlight pieces and the bumper are all part of the base. Where this one here, the bumper is part of the base, but then the headlights are painted on. Taillights are painted on, the license plate's painted on, but the bumper's the base on this guy. And this guy, it's the same thing, bumper's part of the base. And they painted this one here has got like a green tinted glass on it, where this one's clear glass. So there, that's those two right there. I have another one of these, but with the super fast wheels in purple. I'm missing the pink one. There's a pink one too. I don't have that. So they got the two Xterras, the two Volkswagens, and the last one was this Grand Prix, 64 Grand Prix. I couldn't find my Grand Prix. I have a purple one, purple Grand Prix. I just couldn't find it in storage. I checked and I don't know where it's at. It's in there somewhere, so I can't do a comparison with this car and the other one. So we'll just take a look at this one. And it's got a gray grill, gray headlights. All this is gray here. Hood doesn't open. Looks really nice in this purple. Wow, it looks really sharp. And just like the Volkswagen, the steering wheel is like down in the dash. It's not like doesn't stick up out of there. It's got really nice wheels on the Grand Prix. I like the wheels on it. The rear bumper. The other side. And the base. It says 2017 on the base of this car. 64 Grand Prix. Volkswagen's the only one that didn't have a year manufacturing date on the base. I don't know why. Huh. It's interesting. No no, I don't see no manufacturing date anywhere. Interesting. So yeah, the Grand Prix looks really sharp. It's even got like silver trim around the where the glass would be. Not around there, but on the side here, it's got trim around the roof line. The roof line's got a silver trim on it on both sides. Wish I would have been able to find the older one that I have, the purple one I have, but I couldn't find it, so we'll just have to do just the one. So yeah, that's the three vehicles that have the opening parts. My Xterra and the two Volkswagens. So yeah, pretty sharp. Kind of really nice to find these. I think they're supposed to be coming out at Walmart too in maybe January, but I found them at Michael's. I seen a guy at Walmart and he was telling me that Michael's had these, so I was like, oh, I better go over there. So I went over there and I was able to find them still. They were there, so I grabbed them all. A little bit more, I think. They were like $3 at Michael's, and I think they're going to be like $1.99 at Walmart, but that's all right. I wanted to get them now. But that was a couple weeks ago I picked them up, so I don't know if they're still there. But, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit like, hit subscribe, thumbs up on it, comment below. This is Dave from Diecast Toys Plus, and we'll see you next time on our next video. Have a good time, and happy hunting. Bye.